Hello, welcome to Current News. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today we are doing a review of Wanda Vision Episode 6. So, it starts off with this Malcolm in the Middle intro. So, the year is like the year 2000, so we really skipped the 90s. And this episode is it's a Halloween episode, really. And Billy is talking to the camera like Frankie Muniz did in Malcolm in the Middle. And so with this episode, um, Tommy and Billy are gonna go trick or treating. Wanda wants Vision to go with them since it's gonna be their first Halloween, but Vision doesn't want to go trick or treating. Um, he says that he's going to help the neighborhood watch party to stop kids and teenagers from pulling pranks on people and vandalizing people's property. And you can see between Vision and Wanda that there's tension. So they're not like fighting, but they're not really getting that. They're not getting along that well. They're getting along, but you can see that there's tension. Vision obviously knows that things aren't what they appear to be in Westview. And Wanda, to a certain extent, is controlling things. So, what Vision decides to do is he says that he's gonna go help the neighborhood watch party, but really he's going to investigate Wanda's hex anomaly and how it works and how she's controlling everyone and how people are affected by it. Pietro really picks up on the tension between Vision and Wanda, and he says, "Hey, look, I'll take the kids trick or treating and stuff." Um, and so the kids go trick or treating, and Vision says Vision's gonna go on a neighborhood watch party, but really he's gonna be investigating what Wanda's doing to the people of Westview. So as they're trick or treating, Wanda throws Pietro a few questions. She's asking Pietro, "Why do you look so different?" So referencing the different actors, the actor who played Pietro in the MCU, how he's different from the like Fox Pietro, and Pietro picks up on this and says, "Okay, like you're testing me. You're trying to see if I'm like the real thing." And um, he kind of covers things, in my opinion, by saying that Wanda, you don't really remember all that much because you're suppressing a lot of trauma, even the trauma that we went through in Sarkovia. Later on in the episode, Pietro confronts Wanda about what she's doing, the ethics of it, and Pietro asks, "How are you doing this? When did this really all start?" And Wanda says that she doesn't know how it started. She doesn't know how she's doing it. We get a shot of Vision. Vision is going further and further uh, away from Westview, to a street called Elm Street, which Wanda has told Billy and Tommy don't go past that street. But Vision is going past there. And as he's going to Elm Street, further away from Westview, he sees that the people aren't as active as the people in the center. He sees Agnes. She's sitting in a car. The car is running. She's at a stop sign. And Vision stops and talks to her, and she tells Vision that she's lost. And Vision's perplexed, and he's saying, "You're lost in a place where you grew up in." And Vision breaks her free, and then she starts. Agnes, I believe she could be just acting. She has shown that she knows a lot more than what she lets on. But she plays her part and says, "Oh, You're Vision, you're an Avenger, help us. And then Vision's looking at her as like, what's an Avenger? And she asks him, am I dead? And he says, no. Why would you say that? Because you're dead. And then Vision is looking at her very like she's crazy. So then she starts cackling like a witch. She is wearing a witch costume. And the big thing that's supposed to be is Agnes is supposed to be really Agatha Hart, a person who mentors Wanda about her powers and stuff. So she might be the reason why Wanda is doing this. But Vision puts her back under Wanda's control, and then Agnes turns around. Vision tries to go past the barrier, but Billy's powers like activates, and he stops Tommy with telekinesis, and he tells Wanda what's happening, that Vision is going past some barrier and that he's being torn apart. And then Pietro says something to set Wanda off about having her husband die twice. She hits him with a hex bolt, and she expands the barrier further and further, saving Vision. Or sort of saving Vision. Another thing I want to talk about is the past two episodes. Episode 5 and this episode has done very well of showing Wanda's story and Monica Rambeau's. In episode 6, we do get Monica Rambeau. We get more of her. And the director is more stubborn than ever, sidelining Monica, Jimmy Woo, and Darcy because they've been advocating too much for Wanda. Saying that Monica doesn't really have the stomach for this, and he asked the sword agents to take Jimmy, Monica, and Darcy away. Jimmy calls an audible. He starts knocking out sword agents, and they take their uniforms so they can hide in plain sight. So they go into the server room. They hack I don't know if it's hacked. They're in the server room so they can get anything they want. But they get the sword director's like information. Monica tells Jimmy and Darcy that she's going back in. Darcy warns Monica that that's not a good idea because she has gone in there twice and the hex has rewritten her cellular structure twice. So they're really setting up Monica Rambeau to be a superhero. She could be another Captain Marvel, or she could be Photon or Spectrum. I hope it's either Photon or Spectrum. I hope she doesn't take the Captain Marvel like name again. I hope they give her another name, Photon or Spectrum. And so that's the episode. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. A really solid 10 out of 10. I like how they're showing parts of Wanda and parts of Monica Rambeau. At first, like when the series first started, it was all of Wanda. Then, like episode 4, they caught us up with Monica Rambeau and how she got into the Hex and Sword's version of what was going on through episodes 1 through 3. But I like how they're splitting these episodes and showing us Wanda's perspective, and then we're seeing what the Sword Agents and Monica Rambeau are doing. So I'm really curious about what episode 7 is going to be. Is it going to be something like Modern Family? Because we were in the year 2000s. We were in 2000 in episode 6. So maybe episode 7 we're going to be in 2010. And so I'm really interested about where this is all going. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day and happy Valentine's Day.